And so begins another year. I'm gonna do it this year. This time, I mean it.
Simon Latrelle stepped out of the apartment building and made his way to the sidewalk. Like most of the residents who lived in the close collection of buildings known as Little Hellos, Simon was a Helosian. More specifically, he was a devil. In order to attend a school in the human realm, he had to assume a human form. Simon stood about 5'9" or so and had a pair of dark brown eyes. His skin was quite dark, and his hair was black and well-groomed, as he had recently gotten a haircut. After all, today was the first day of his second year. Simon wanted to look as best as he could. He wore the required Arcedos Academy student uniform, which consisted of aqua-colored plaid pants, a white buttoned-up shirt, an aqua-plaid-colored tie, and a black jacket. Simon had managed to get it to the street when he heard a voice call out to him.
Simon! Wait for me!
He stopped and pivoted around to see the front door to his apartment building burst open, and Hano Izumo leaped out into the open. As soon as she landed, she practically skipped up to him. She wore the female Arcedos Academy outfit, which consisted of an aqua-colored plaid skirt, black knee-high socks, a white short-sleeved blouse, and a black vest. Hano, also in her human form, had a skin tone only slightly lighter than Simon's. Hano had a pair of light gray eyes and black braided hair formed into 2 pigtails. Hano was also a Helosian, except she was a demon.
Good morning, Simon! I can't wait to get to school! I've heard some things!
Heard things? What kind of things?
Simon and Hano walked down the sidewalk, with Simon being the one closest to the street.
Okay, so I heard from Moogie, who heard from Aubrey, who heard from Dennis, who's totally hooking up with Johnny from the track team, but anyway, Dennis said that he heard that we are getting Angel transfer students!
Wow, that was a lot to take in. But wait, we're getting angels? I guess that makes sense since Heavenos and Hellas aren't at war anymore.
I wonder what they're like! I mean, I saw the warrior archangels when they invaded the demon capital, but I've never seen a regular old angel, much less a young one like us.
Yeah. Can you believe Mr. Cruz is an angel? He taught my Demon 1 class last year.
I didn't have him, but I hear he's really cute.
Not my cup of tea.
No, your cup of tea is much more spicy and angry.
Whatever. She's not that spicy.
But she is that angry. But wow, this must be perfect for you. You'll get to start out every day seeing her. Are you blushing? Oh, so adorbs.
Anyway, what sorts of clubs are you thinking about joining this year?
Hano and Simon passed by a little park, which was empty at the moment. Sidewalks on both sides of the street had numerous Arcedos Academy students strolling about, all headed for one destination.
Actually, I'm planning on applying to become a member for the SHMA.
Wait, you're going to be a hall monitor? You? You're a blatant rule breaker. Hellos, how many detentions did you have last year?
That's not important. And you never know. They might take me as a candidate. I don't know. The hall monitors just seem so cool.
Really? Why?
You never saw the hall monitors like I did because you're a boring goody-goody. But I was constantly in trouble. You should have seen it, Simon. The hall monitors get respect from the other students. They got noticed. People listened to them. Like, in a good way, you know? I kind of want that.
If you actually got accepted, it would be a great opportunity for you to reinvent yourself.
You should join too!
What? Me? No, thank you. Besides, I've got other plans.
Oh, really? Like what? You've never really been involved in clubs or anything in middle school.
Well, that was in middle school. And besides, you're trying something new to reinvent yourself. So am I.
So, what are you going... Are you finally going to try out for Essence Ball?
Simon stopped and then leaned back away from Hano as she instinctively leaned closer to him. Her smile creased her whole face.
How did you know that I was planning on trying out for the team?
Hello? We've been going to school together since kindergarten. I've always known you've dreamed about being on the Essence Ball team. You totally should! Even if you don't get on the team, at least you'll know. But I just know you'll get on it because of how bad you want it. And you practice out in the woods, too.
How did you know about that?
The woods are a great date spot. I accidentally saw you practicing last year, by the way. You're so fast and nimble. That Coach O'Malley has to take you.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
And if you get on the team, there's a good chance Miss Miyoshi will cheer for you.
Ugh, shut up. Someone will hear you.
Hano stopped and then pointed ahead of them toward the gates of Arcedos Academy. A large group of young people stood clustered together, and beside them was none other than Mr. Cruz. Last year, Mr. Cruz revealed himself to be an angel. Well, actually, he revealed that he was once Marzo, the Archangel Artificer, the legendary war criminal from the Bright War. Something strange had apparently happened to Mr. Cruz during the siege of the demon capital, and now he was just a normal angel. Mr. Cruz was saying something to the group of students, most likely first years, and they beamed at him like lost ducklings finding their mothers. The former war criminal teacher waved his hand, and the group of students followed him inside.
Oh my gosh! Do you think that was them? The new angel students? Oh my god, they're all first years!
Oh, wow. We really are getting some angel students. I wonder if we'll have any in our homeroom.
Oh, I wouldn't think we would. You know, since they are new to the whole magical school environment. I bet you they keep them all in the same class. I wonder if Mr. Cruz is going to be their homeroom teacher.
Yeah, that would make sense. Speaking about homeroom, we better get to ours before we get marked as late.
Are you sure you don't want to get scolded by our homeroom teacher?
Rather than respond, Simon just stormed into the school, with Hano merrily skipping beside him. The hallways were already pretty packed.
Hey you! Stop skipping in the halls! It's against school regulation!
Sorry!
Simon and Hano managed to get to their homeroom, classroom B9. Most of the seats were open, and so Simon chose a spot by the windows, second seat from the back in the last row. Hano sat right in front of him.
Oh, wonderful and blessed news! Fate has thrown us together again! Greetings, my dear friends! Hello!
Simon glanced up to see another female student walking up to them. She had long, turquoise-colored hair and a pair of bright green eyes. Her skin was tanned, although Simon always wondered if it was fake tan or her real complexion. Just like demons and devils, sirens had to assume human forms. Lolita McFitzy came over and sat in the seat right beside Hano.
Tell me, friends, how are you today? Are you not both excited about the new year?
Oh, I'm good. Just ready to reinvent myself this year.
Me too! Believe it or not, I'm going to apply to be an SHMA member.
Truly? The once undisputed Baroness of Detention is wanting to be an enforcer of the laws. Wonderful! And what of you? What new path shall you take, friend Simon?
It's not a big deal. I'm not trying to do anything too extreme.
Don't let him lie to you. Simon's wanting to try out for the Essence Ball team.
Oh, really? That's so exciting, friend Simon! The game is so fun to watch. More violent than I had expected, but quite enjoyable. I wish you all the luck.
Thanks. How about you, Lolita? Are you doing anything special this year?
I'm I'm also doing something new and exciting, friend Simon. I am joining the boxing club after school.
The boxing club? Oh, say what? That's awesome!
Yes. After the exciting events of last year, I want to be better prepared to fight. Also, being in the boxing club, I get to be around all those sweaty and muscular hotties.
I guess we all have a type. Speaking of muscular hottie, look who just came in the classroom.
Simon followed their line of sight over to the male student who had just entered. His name was Alan J. Apo, a mage blood student with a special love for weightlifting and physical exercise. Rather than go by his full name, he much preferred the nickname AJ. AJ was about 5 foot 7 inches tall, with some broad shoulders and fairly large biceps and thighs. He had sandy blonde hair that he tied into a single ponytail, freckles covering his face, and a pair of bright green eyes. Rather than wear the male uniform, he wore a skirt instead. As soon as he noticed Simon looking at him, AJ smiled broadly.
Whoa, he's coming over here. He will sit with us, maybe?
I hope so. Don't screw this up, Simon.
Me? What does that even mean?
AJ walked up to the three of them and then planted himself right in front of where Hano and Lolita sat.
Well, howdy, y'all. We're in class together again. I sure am glad that there's at least some people I know.
Oh yeah, it's always better to be around people you're comfortable with. Do you want to sit by us? The spot in front of me is open.
Oh, I don't much like sitting closer to the front. Easier to get cold on that way. Is that spot open behind you, Simon?
Simon opened his mouth to speak, but then Hano placed her hand in his face.
Of course it is! Go ahead and make yourself comfy.
AJ sat down right behind Simon, while Hano and Lolita beamed knowing glances at one another. And then, she entered the classroom.
All right, find your seats. Let's go! The bell's about to ring.
As if on cue, the bell rang loudly. Students settled in their seats, and Ms. Kazuna Miyoshi took her place in front of the class. She had long black hair, splendid violet-colored eyes, and a commanding presence that dominated all who were around her. That made sense. Miss Miyoshi was a princess of the demons, after all. Simon's heart began waltzing in his chest, and he couldn't help but grin from ear to ear. It didn't even matter if Hano and Lolita snickered at him. Everything was wonderful.
Hey, you two! Something funny you want to share with the class?
No, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
No worries, but just be aware. I run a tight ship. For those who don't know me, my name is Miss Kazuna Miyoshi, and I am your homeroom teacher. This first class is Demonic Philosophy 2. You should have already had the first section last year. Now, keep contained while I pass out the syllabus.
Simon smiled. This really was going to be an awesome year.